Hello everyone, myself Aishwarya R. Today in this video we are discussing about user interface design. In this video I will be discussing how to create a graphical user interface using an Android Studio. I am just creating a basic and a simple GUI application that is converting a binary to decimal calculator using an Android Studio. Introduction. Before going to the introduction, let us see what is an Android. An Android it is an open sourced operating system that it is used to primarily on a mobile application such as cell phones, tablets, laptops, and etc. It is a Linux or kernel-based system that has been with a rich components that allows the developers to create and run the apps which can perform both the basic and the advanced functions. Binary to decimal conversion is done to convert a number given in the binary number system to its equivalent value in the decimal number system. The binary number system is used in computers and electronic systems to represent a data and consisting of only two digits which are 0 and 1. The decimal number system is the most commonly used number system around the world, which is easily understandable to people. Binary to decimal converter, it is an Android app developed for the purpose of calculating the binary number to the decimal number. Binary to decimal conversion is done to help to read a large number of binary numbers easily in the form which a humans can understand. Usually the it will be understood only by the machines. So binary to decimal conversion it is used to understand by humans also converted. This application is very useful for engineering students, which helps to convert a complex binary number into a decimal number within a second. There is also a reset button which clears the input and output, waits for a further instructions. Here it is a sample of XML code. XML, the use of XML, it is based on the labels, provides a consistency and somewhat standard means of getting a graphical user interface definition format. In most common practice, label details are placed in XML files, while the other items are placed in the source files. Here is a simple basic code of the binary to decimal conversion calculator. Here it is an XML version will be 1.0 encoding of UTF of it. Relative level. Relative level it is used for to relate it with each other. Relative level it is be dependent on the another levels always, but the linear level it will not depend on another level. So relative level it will be completely dependent on the other. Without even one level it cannot be defined. XML of Android. Here this is the level of height and width and height where we can change it accordingly to our convenience. Edit text. In designing part, edit text is used. Edit text it is used to edit numbers where we will be typing our numbers where enter a binary numbers and the result will be displayed. So edit text is used to edit the text. Height and width can be specified. Here the margin left is 8 decimal p and the margin top is 200 dp and the margin right is 8 dp. Android background drawable edit text. Android background drawable edit text. It is used. A drawable it is used for an image. If you wanted to design any image in the Android Studio, we wanted to use a drawable text where the resource res folder, we have to go to the res folder, then drawable an image. Then we can just drag and drop the image in it, hand out digits of 0 and 1. And here it is a designing part of the XML where enter a binary number. Here it is edit text is used where we have to enter a binary numbers. Binary numbers, it should be a 0 and 1 only. Then submit button, it is a button used where a specific action will be take place. If we click on the submit button, some action will take place. So we have to use a button. Answer will appear here. The resultant answer, and after converting to binary to the decimal, the resultant answer will be displayed here. It is also a edit text. Then reset button, it is a button. Here is a simple example where a binary number is converted to the decimal number. Now let us see how exactly in Android Studio we have designed this project. Relative layout, it is used for to relate with each other. Here you can see the designing part also. See, this is the designing part where we have used a enter a binary number. Enter a binary number. Here we used a edit text where we can edit a text. Why we have used edit text means we are just typing the numbers there. We are not performing any action. So we have used an edit text. Edit text and the margin top right, the size has been defined, and the drawable edit text border. Here we have specified a drawable because we are just imaging resource folder there, image of the resource folder. Here we are just typed enter a binary number. Here we are just typing a binary number. Input type will be the number of decimal. Height will be 48 and 10 padding. Alignment, it will be center. Next, it's a button. Button, it is used to perform some specific action. If we click on this button, some specific action will be performed. So button has been used here. Same, the size, text alignment has been used. See, here is a text designing. We can drag and drop like this. Text, it is a text view where we just typed it and edit text. Here it is a button where we have to perform some specific action. So that after we have to adjust all four sides alignment. Image button, it is a drawable of image button where we have drag and drop the image button here. The widgets here we have having a image view. We have to search for relative layout. See, this is a relative layout. It will be dependent on the another. We can just drag and drop here. We are containing of text, buttons, widgets, layouts, containers, helpers, Google, legacy, button. This is a plain text where you have to, some specific action will be performed with a plain text. If you just click on it, it will perform some specific action. Plain text and the button, it is quite similar. This is the designing part. Now let us see the code. In this designing part, we have used two We have used the two buttons. One is submit button and the another one is reset button. If we just click on the submit button, the answer will just appear of the binary conversion. Then reset button, we can just go with another example on clicking the reset button. Then by default, the relative layout should be closed. This is the designing part. Now let us see the Java code. This is a Java code where import functions are used, packages are used. Packages are used a binary, are just named as a binary. Edit text, we have used an edit text and a button. So we have to use our import functions with a button and edit text. Here import Android app compact of app compact activity. Public lacks main activity. It will just extend an app compact activity. At override functions, we have just protected void on create. On create, it is used for to create some saved instant state. Super on create function is used because when we click on that button, it will perform some specific action. So we have just used an on create function here to perform specific action. Edit text, in edit text, we are just inputting the enter the binary numbers and the output, it is a result. Button, we have used a submit. For one button is for submit and the second button is for reset. Input will be equal to edit text find view by ID. Input, we have used edit text, so we have to be edit text, it is an input function. And the output also we have used an edit text with output function. Submit button, we have used a button find view by ID with r dot r, it is a relational relative label dot id dot submit. Submit dot on click listener. After performing some action, if you just click on that button, the some action will take place. So we have used a set on click listener. Within this on click listeners, another function public void on click function has been designed where string input to get text to string, where here the entered binary number, it will be converted to the decimal. So here the logic is used input. Input means the binary number, it will be converted to the decimal. So this logic is string input to string. String decimal integer to string. Output, it will be converted into the decimal. From binary number 0 and 1, it will be converted to the respective decimal number. And the last, reset button. Reset button, it is used to reset or to change values. The reset button has been used. And within the non-click listener, we have used a public void. On-click view input set text and the output will be set text. Now let us see how this exactly work. Let me just run. It takes time. See, this is the window where the output will be displayed. What we have designed in the XML part, exactly it will display, but here if we just submit the button, you can just see the output here. Launch succeeded. See, here is designing part where some without any action it will won't be performed in the designing part because here we are just designed a XML or the designing part. But after running this, see, let us see a binary number 100. If you just click on the submit button, it has been converted into the decimal number. So 4 is the decimal number of 1000. Again, we can just reset it. Then again, just we can type 100, longer value. Next, we can just submit it. See, the binary numbers of this, it will be 908. The binary number, it is only a 0 and 1. If we give other than 0 and 1, it won't take. See, let us take an example, 99. Because the binary number, it is only a 0, 1. By default, it will be set to 0 and 1. We are just using logic.